Everyday superpower. We talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. I'm gonna come with a bold statement and what could be a powerfully electric conversation with your beautiful selves, but it should be short and brief. I'm telling you, people, body counts, which is cringe as it is, knowing the amount of women you've slept with, counting the women you've slept with, listening to people talk about the women who have slept with, is gay as fuck. It's terrible. It is bullshit. What's the note I've left? The note I've left is knowing your body count is weak. It's fucking weak. Most people lie about it. Most men lie about it because men attach a degree of their ego to how many women have accepted them. It's a numeric showcase of their self-perceived value, and considering most men are so frail, and this is within the realms of what one consider toxic masculinity, so men are scared to face the music that they, they're always they always tell people they're taller than they are. They always tell people they've got 17 toes when they've got 10, and they just make up these bullshit numbers for the sake of pulling the wool over people's eyes. And it's this weird mechanic in masculine communication that makes me question whether this is a simulation, because I do not understand how people are so fucking dumb. But talking on your body count is fucking stupid. Let me tell you one thing, right? If you're lucky with the ladies and you excel in engaging with women, and you have had a period in your life where you've knocked about here, there and everywhere, and you've matured as a man, like not as a teenager, but if you've matured as a young male going onwards and continuing to engage with women and having good luck with women and so forth, bro, at some point you just got to stop fucking looking at them as numbers, because that's weird. Not only is it weird, but naturally speaking, you genuinely just stop counting, because it makes no sense. If you're on a date, if you've got a nice setup, right? And I speak from honest, I don't want to call it a system, but we all have our own particular way which works when we get in the groove of things and things start to work. And you're seeing a woman on one day and you're seeing a woman on the other day, and one may come back and one might not, and you might meet up with another woman and blah, 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 blah. Bro, at some point you got to stop counting. So when you look at these dating gurus and so forth, and they give you this ridiculous number, your intuition tells you whether that's ridiculous or not. And if it sounds ridiculous, guess what? It's bullshit. It's a lie. I'm going to put money on any red pill guru who gives you a direct, honest number. And when I say honest, I don't mean literally honest, but they put forth like it's the honest truth and it's dialed into the T, and you think, wow, that's a lot. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And let's say, for example, I've slept with over 1,000 women. Let's say I have done. You have to question me. Well, were none of them women of any value? Why are you not returning to other women you've slept with? They must be of a low value, of a low quality, if you never continue to engage with them. That number is too high. It's bullshit. It's ridiculous. Your intuition is your femininity, which most men block out because they're scared of being that which is not portrayed as the stone cold hard alpha male, right? That gut feeling serves a purpose. It is the dot within the yin and the yang. Yes, you have an inner femininity, and when they speak of a woman's intuition, you possess that same intuition, but we give so much credit to the woman that we don't acknowledge it in ourselves. These people who tell you their numbers and you have to question or do the maths and you think, what? That's kind of mad. I've known men in my life who've just been like, oh yeah, I've slept with this one. How many people have you slept with? And it's like, bro, I don't fucking count. Why would I need to? If you got love for the game, you don't count. Do you know what I mean? If you're out there on the streets, if you're involved in the streets, yeah, and you're selling bits and bobs, yeah, do you count the numbers of the number of drop-offs you do? No, you just accumulate the finance, you invest the finance, you keep the fucking numbers rolling, you keep the progression rolling, you keep the momentum rolling, you live and learn and learn and live. But some of these idiots out there have got spreadsheets trying to sell you a product, trying to sell you a course with numbers that are bullshit. Any man who acknowledges the number of women he has slept with, which you have to question anyway. Do you have to say, what, have you inserted your penis into them? Have you slept with them? What if you went soft? What if you did too much cocaine and couldn't get up? Does that still count? Blah, de blah. Why are we talking numbers like that? It's a numeric attached to the frail masculine ego that needs to prove something. If somebody tells you a number and you didn't ask for it, it's because they're trying to prove something to you. Yes, if it's higher than it should be, they're trying to pedestalize themselves in the eye of themselves by garnering this false sense of attractive delusion by telling you. I know one guy, he says, oh yeah, I slept with 30 odd women. All right, I mean, you know, sleeping with 30 odd women is a possibility. That's not a problem. But you know him for 1 year, 2 year, and he has no luck with the women, and you're like, well, you're in your mid-20s and you have no luck with women now, even though you've been single since I've known you. So at what point did you just have this rush of engagement? Because the recognition of patterns I'm observing here doesn't seem to make much sense. If you've slept with over 1,000 women, let's talk about HPV. Let's talk about herpes. Let's talk about skin-on-skin STD contact, which statistically speaking must be in your reality unless you're very lucky, right? Because this goes hand in hand. Yeah, you can be well protected, but that doesn't stop you from taking on these issues. Let's talk about genital warts. Have you got them? Have you considered having them? Have any of your partners had them? Do you know if they have? Wait, none of them have them? That's a bit weird. That's statistically a bit odd. These women were just throwing themselves at you, sleeping with you to the point where you slept with 4 digits over the course of your lifetime and you're still relatively young. So these women, just through that action, showcases that they will do it again and again to other men they deem valuable enough. So why would they not give you any STDs over time? Have none of them given you a headache? Have you got no stalkers off of this? Have you had no hard lessons when you've been dipping and diving over 1,000 different women? Or have they all just been an acceptance of your little masquerade? It's bullshit. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. And the fact that you've been there counting to 553 is like unrealistic. Not down to the fact that the numbers are unrealistic, but the fact that you have sat there and counted that number. It's like, wait a minute, something isn't right here. It's nonsense. Honestly, I swear to God, if you've got anyone in your life who counts the amount of women they've slept with and they are a grown man, I'm sure that childishness seeps into their other behaviors, seeps into their other actions and characteristics and what they focus on. No grown man is focusing on that. There are other more important numbers, honestly. Of course, I've never slept with no one. I'm a virgin, so what do I know, right? Come on, real talk here. I'm signing out on that one. That's not even game. That's just real talk. At some point, you got to give it up. Honestly, and if you're half decent with women, at some point you do give it up, because the moment you just lose track 1 or 2, it's like, well, what am I going to do? Just, you know, make it up from here on and just have one side or the other. Just fucking forget about it and move on and just fucking enjoy life. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe men who are looking at women as numbers and are hoping to bump their numbers up. I don't think they're good with women. I don't think they're good with women. And I think it's a bit mad how you're taking the woman out of the equation and replacing her with a number. That seems a bit odd to me. It's questionable. I'm signing out. Peace.